Here we are, time to make some money, man. Oh, that wasn't me farting. That was a fucking guy driving a shitty ass motorcycle right outside my window. I got a little bit of money. Anyways, week 8. I took a little quick pick of these fucking teams. What the fuck is going on with people driving with this fucking noise right outside my window, man? I'm sorry. I apologize for it one more time. I'm not gonna start this video all over again because I'm tired as hell. It's been a long week, and I just want to make some money. Once again, I'm sorry. I was looking at this week 8. It took a little quick pick. Man, a lot of these home teams are a favorite. But when I go in the computer and try, like, man, I'm gonna try. Oh, you can really see. I'm gonna try to go put some money in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some money because they do seem like secure wins. Man, you the way I'm thinking, my perspective of the way I saw these games started changing. It's like, nah, man, like there's some desperate teams out there. There's some desperate teams. They need to win. And every week is an upset. Every single week. So, um, any given Sunday, man, really, that's all it comes down to. Any given Sunday. That's why we play the games. If we didn't have to play the game, if everything was as secure as it is, Vegas would be broke. We all be rich, and we don't need any reason to play the whole season, 16 games. We can just hand out the trophy to whoever we think is the best. But it's not as easy as it is. So let's get started. I got a good record going on the Thursday night games. I'm 2-0 after that Patriots victory. Give me into the right direction, and I'm planning to keep going the right way. Washington and Minnesota. Washington play a hell of a game against San Francisco. I know the weather helped them out a lot. It was a low scoring game. But then again, if you need a little motivation to win this game, Kirk Cousins at home, the last 3 games he's been unstoppable, and he gets to play the team that they want to sign him. The team that they pretty much kick him out of there. They give him the booth. You gotta get out of here. So, do you need a little more motivation than that? I don't think so, man. I'm going with fucking Minnesota with this. You don't need more motivation. I don't need to go into the running game. I don't need to go into their defense. Minnesota is gonna fucking rely around fucking Kirk Cousins and just fucking go out there and beat the shit out of Washington. Atlanta and Seattle. Maybe this is the only team that I didn't like out of the home teams, but everybody else I do like it. Atlanta's falling apart. Matt Ryan has a high ankle sprain. I don't think he's gonna play. They just traded Sanu. Seattle's rolling. Russell Wilson is they got a loss last week against Baltimore, but they're trying to bounce back. And what better to go bounce back against a team like Atlanta? Because there is bad blood between these two teams. They don't like him. Remember a few years ago, we thought they were going to be the two teams in the championship game every year. And they only played once. And after that, that's it. And then either Atlanta didn't make it or Seattle didn't make it. And it was just not good for both of them teams. Philadelphia and Buffalo. That's what I mean right here. Everybody likes Buffalo. And I don't think Philadelphia has what it takes to beat Buffalo. The spread right now for that team, it's where you at? It's 2 points favorite to Buffalo, and that's because that's how close these games are gonna be. From now on, all these spreads is the 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 3.5. If you see a 3.5, you'll be like, okay, you got good chances to win, but Philadelphia is desperate for a victory. I'm gonna just go for the safe pick right here, just this one pick, and I'm gonna take the team at home with the good defense and with the weather. I hope I know it gets cold in Philadelphia too, but I just cannot go against Buffalo right now. To me, Buffalo is still top 10 team in this league. Um, Everything is like physics. Everything that goes up must come down, and Buffalo is no exception to that. They're gonna get down because I feel like they got hot way too early in the season, and I don't think they can carry the whole season playing good football. So they're gonna start dropping some games here and there, and we'll just I just go with them right now this week. LA Chargers and Chicago. And Chicago did not look good against New Orleans. And like I say, the home team is favorite here again because the Chargers have not been playing good football. But the Chargers, the Raiders, and Denver, this is their time to steal a couple of games, just a couple of games while Mahomes is out. So I was gonna go with Chicago because they're home, but after seeing them play the way they play against New Orleans, I'm gonna go with the fucking Chargers, man. I'm gonna take the fucking upset and I'm gonna go with the Chargers, man. I'm not taking the spread. The spread is 3.5 points, but I think the Chargers somehow steal that one. The Giants and Detroit. The same thing with Detroit, man. Detroit is a good team, but Detroit they start tanking little by little, man. Their record right now, they're in the bottom of the North, and they are at 2-4-1, or was it 2-3-1? Yeah, 2-3-1, and it's just like they. I know they were robbed against the game against Green Bay. Um, they should have closed down the first game against Arizona, so they should have at least a couple more wins in their favor. They could probably be 4-3 right now, and 4-3 sounds better than 2-3-1. So, um, but the Giants lost also against Arizona, but Arizona's been playing good, and I think Arizona is gonna give them a hard time to New Orleans. Um, but we'll go one game at a time. Jeez, man, I really want to pick Detroit because I like the players, the team, the scheme, the whole thing. But I think officially, if they lose one more game, I'm not sure it's gonna be this one, but if they lose one more game, I think the season is over. They're gonna the players gonna throw the towels, and you're gonna see the difference of when they were playing hard to when they just playing just to play, just to get paid because it's a job, and you just get into that routine. You know what I'm saying? So um, I cannot take Danny Dimes right now. I'm gonna stick with Detroit. I almost picked Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley and all of them, but I'm gonna stick with Detroit. I think Detroit is a very good team. Tampa Bay and Tennessee. Man, Tennessee. It's actually playing good defense. The offense didn't really got going until I guess they have put better numbers according to these people, these stats that I'm reading. They have actually put better numbers with Tannehill, but I just don't like Tannehill, man. I don't trust the motherfucker, man. Um, I don't trust Winston either, but I tell you what, I do trust better this coach. Uh, Bruce Arians, and I trust that defense can go and travel, and that team can go travel and beat Tennessee at Tennessee. They proved they went and beat L.A. Rams, which they also has a good defense. Um, Sorry, my boy Benito, I gotta go with the home team, bro. Tampa Bay. Now they're not playing at Tampa Bay, but I gotta go with you know what I mean. We live from Tampa Bay, down the street from Ybor City, 7th Avenue, Empire, the deal, you know. Cincinnati and the Rams. Um, you see how I say it's versus the Rams? I believe that game is in it's gonna be in London. Um, I'm not gonna look for it right now, but I believe the Rams can take care of business. Cincinnati is not a good team. They haven't won a game, and actually Miami now playing better with Fitzmagic. Um, they there's the chances to win one game. The chances to win one game it has increased a lot. And in the other hand, Cincinnati's chances to go 16-0 has also increased a lot. People thinking that they're not gonna win a single game. So still early, half of the season. We right there at about the half. Arizona and New Orleans, man. Like I say, Arizona give a hell of a fucking fight to New York. They sacked the quarterback like 8 times. Um, they're playing at New Orleans, and I know my cousins say you should not be saying they play better at home. Yeah, but they do. They do play better at home, and I'm not saying they're playing bad when they're on the road, but in the past they have played bad, and that's why everybody keeps saying that. And just like the Patriots, man, they keep saying, "Well, their division is bad." That's their excuse. That's why we go to the Super Bowl every day. We only play fucking 3 teams in our division, though, so we're playing twice. That's that's 6 wins, and we haven't swept the division uh every single year. So we do lose some games in our division. So it's just don't take it personal, man. It's just the way these so-called experts refer to some teams, but it is you can tell that New Orleans plays way better at home. They're just a whole different team. They know it's very difficult to win against them when they're playing inside the dome. So I almost want to pick this just to, like I said, just to pick out of the, just to go out of the. Oh man, look at this! I don't like when I do this shit. One, one. Ah, fuck! I don't like that though. But I do like Arizona a lot. They won the last 3 games. I don't think they're gonna fucking run the table and go undefeated from now on. But they're gonna give hard time to a lot of teams though, and I expect this game to be a lot closer than what it looks like. Um, Supposedly Drew Brees is gonna come back. The spread right now it's 10.5 points. What? I don't believe this. 10.5 points for New Orleans. Wow. I don't think they can cover that spread. Wow. I'm actually surprised it's 10.5 points. I gotta look more into their Arizona's defense though. I don't think it's that bad. They might not be able to go toe to toe with their points, but let's just face it. 32 Globes is not putting a shit out of points. He's winning games, no doubt about that. He's just holding the floor down for Drew Brees. And if Drew Brees comes back, you know, not playing consistently in this league affects you though. Practice is not the same as actually playing in the league. So being off 3 or 4 weeks, I'm not expecting him to come back and put a shit ton of points. But we'll see. We'll see. If you ask me to take the spread, I will take Arizona plus 10 points. But if without the spread, just the money line, I'm taking New Orleans though. No doubt about that. Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville taking over the Jets. Man, the Jets team got embarrassed at home. Sam Darnold was like, I'm seeing ghosts. Uh, a lot of people think that he pretty much threw the towel and kind of was telling the coach, hey, get me out of here. Like, they killing me out there. But Adam Gase just got fucking humiliated by Belichick. And that game might have cost him his job this season. After this season, he might get fired. Or he may, even if they don't pick up the slack, by week 15, week 14, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets fucking fired, man. It was that bad. Um, but like I say, some of these teams in the away, they're playing away, they're gonna give some hard time to these teams because these teams are desperate. Jets are desperate, Oakland is desperate, Denver is desperate, Cleveland is desperate. So somebody's gonna get an upset. Somebody. Um man, I kind of want to go with the Jets. Jeez, man, but I'm gonna take Jacksonville, man. I do like what I'm seeing in Jacksonville. Saxonville. I think they get a couple of sacks and they get it going on defense though. Houston and Oakland, once again, Houston is playing good. They lost last game. I feel like they could have came back and make it to the very last play, but that interception was unfortunate for Deshaun Watson. Um, but Oakland is desperate. Oakland wants a victory at no cost because it's now or never for them. Mahomes is out. Kansas City most likely is going to lose against Green Bay. Um, the only advantage is that they are at home. But once again, that's why we play these games. Um, I gotta go with Houston though. If you put me defense and defense, I think they are about the same. Maybe Houston has a little bit of the edge, but when you see offense and offense, I think Houston has a better offense though. I did like the running game from Oakland though. This the rookie that they drafted. Supposedly after Antonio Brown left, they're gonna build the team around him. So I do like my chances. I do like the running game, but I like more my chances with Houston being against Oakland. And this is to me the game of the week though. This right here, this is the game of the week to me. Carolina and San Francisco. Undefeated San Francisco, undefeated Jimmy G against my boy Kyle Allen, who's undefeated since they took over. You know, write it down. This video, you know, I don't know, save it, share it, write it down, man. If Carolina wins, right here, if Carolina wins, I said it first. Just saying sports is saying it first. If Carolina wins, this is my boy Kyle Allen's team. Cam Newton is out. Once again, write it down. If they win, this is his team from now on. All these teams better call Carolina and say, what do you want for Cam Newton? Cam Newton's agent better start calling all these teams and trying to find a team for his quarterback. Because if they can go over there and beat San Francisco, which is not impossible, man. It's really not impossible. The spread is fucking 2 points right now. San Francisco's favored by 2 points. A kicking field goal can fucking beat them. I think it's gonna be a close game. And like I say, if they can beat San Francisco, whew, I don't know how many times I just said it. I repeated like 10 times. But it's that big of a deal. And San Francisco, I mean, they have a great team, great defense, good running game. And I like their quarterback. Jimmy G, I thought he was going to be the future for the Patriots. I thought he was going to be our future quarterback. But they saying he's not playing. He's not playing that to his expertise. Everybody thinks he's being actually kind of slappy. I don't think he has the receivers that he needs. It was reports that San Francisco was trying to trade for Mohamed Sanu, but they ended up getting Emmanuel Sanders. If in my opinion, if you ask me who's better, Emmanuel Sanders or Mohamed Sanu, I would say Mohamed Sanu is a bigger guy and a strong guy, a good veteran player. They different styles for sure. But Emmanuel Sanders can help out San Francisco for sure. So you know what though? I was gonna take San Francisco, but I don't want to take all these home teams though. I'm gonna roll the dice with Carolina, man. I got to back up my boy Kyle Allen. I love Jimmy G. Don't get me wrong. I love San Francisco. I love what they bring to the table. They are at home. I'm just going with the upset, to be honest. I'm going with the upset. I gotta pick an upset every week, and that's my upset this week. That doesn't mean I'm always right. That doesn't mean I'm always wrong. And like I said, my 4 o'clock games, I've been having troubles the last 3 weeks. Out of this is usually 3 or 4 games. I've been having 2, 3 wrong, so you can probably count me that one wrong already. But I mean, shit, fuck it. I'm gonna go with that. Indianapolis and Denver. I'm talking Indianapolis. They are home, better line, more physical team than Denver. Cleveland and the Patriots. I'm not gonna touch that subject too much. My team, I never bet against my team. And if you didn't think that performance again on Monday was any special for any of these players, I just found out today Bill Belichick has 299 wins. He has a chance to make history, to move on to the 300 club, and he has the chance to do it against the team that fucking fired him. Once upon a time, he got fired from Cleveland. So just like over here in Minnesota and Washington, if you thought the Patriots needed or Belichick needed just a little bit more motivation to beat Cleveland, there it goes. There it is. That's just a funny stat for you. All right. And Green Bay and Kansas City. Um, I want to say Andy Reid it's gonna create something. It's gonna make a great game plan to give Green Bay a hard time. The problem is that the defense of Kansas City is not going to be able to hold Aaron Rodgers. And it was actually reports today. It's been almost a week. It's been 6 days since Mahomes dislocated his knee. There's reports that he practiced today. He had a limited practice. And that he actually wants to try to make a push to come back to play this game. When the schedule came out, I was like, I want to see these two guys go at it. Because he's been supposedly the most talented quarterback for the last 5 years, 10 years, or ever since he got in the league. And this guy has been the most talented quarterback since he got in the league. So I wanted to see this game. And like I said, when I saw the schedule and I saw it was Sunday night game, I was like, wow, what better way to have it in Sunday night game? You know? Um, like I say, I like Andy Reid. I think he's the second best coach right now in the league, right behind Belichick, just because he's been doing it for so long, at so consistent pace. But you know, Sean Payton from New Orleans is a good coach also, and there's a couple more coaches. The Rams has a very young, good coach. But anyways, I think Kansas City is gonna make things a little more even for to have a more even game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout or it's gonna be a fucking walkthrough for Green Bay. Um, I I closed the window already. I didn't see what the spread was for this game, but I'm gonna take Green Bay. I don't like I say. I don't think the Kansas City has enough um, firehouse to fire against Green Bay's defense though, and their defense don't have enough to hold that offense. So it's a lose-lose situation. And right here, Pittsburgh and Miami, man, Monday night game. Um, Pittsburgh played good with their third string quarterback against the Chargers, and Pittsburgh was off last week. So this quarterback has been able to have more chances, more reps, been able to get a better game plan for this against Miami. They're playing at home once again, but Miami is a better team with Fitzmagic though. I actually think they're a better team. I almost picked Miami because Fitzmagic, but I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh though. Should I go with Pittsburgh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh though. Mike Tomlin, they saying he needs to prove what kind of coach he is. Now that he don't have a starting quarterback, he needs to, just like Andy Reid, come up with game plans, yo. Situational football, man. What can you do to make the team better? What can you make the team more competitive? So Brian Flores in Miami, I don't think they know exactly which direction they want to go. The office knows which direction they want to go. They want to just rebuild, get as much draft picks as they can, and make a better competitive team next year or the next couple years. Um, I do like Fitzmagic. I want to go with him, um, but I'm not. I'm not gonna go with him. I'm just gonna stay with Pittsburgh, and Hope the this week we can make some money. Last week I made just a little bit of money. I could have made more if fucking Houston would have won. But the points let's see how many points. The over under is 43. And I like that number. Let's just go with 43 for over under. Um this is week 8. If you like my picks, if you got a different picks, comment below, please. Um, wish me some luck, and if I win some money, you better believe you will not fucking see these videos anymore in your life. This is your boy Say AMF.